Ladies and gentlemen, tonight marks a monumental occasion. This evening will go down in the record books as being one of the most influential talk show episodes known to man. And unless you've been living under a rock and you're not a true, dedicated chat rat, you would know that tonight is the 99th episode of Prime Time with Alex Stein. This journey started on a bumpy road with lots of haters hoping for my failure. But instead of failing, what we have created is one of the fiercest fan bases known to man, which consists of ruthless chat rats that will never be denied the right to be a rat in the chat. I'm so thankful for the Blaze allowing me to come on their platform and create a unique and special, one-of-a-kind talk show that has never been done before. I also want to thank the entire crew for keeping this pimp on a blimp afloat. I especially want to thank George, Chris, Sam, Travis, Steven, Rob, Sarah, Tyler, and the list goes on. But I don't want to thank Jimmy. Jimmy deserves no praise whatsoever. I could have done this on my own, and I don't have time to thank Jimmy. But everybody else, thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching this show and supporting Prime Time with 99 and helping me grind and shine. And tonight, we celebrate what Prime Time 99 is all about, living large and enjoying that steak and shrimp lifestyle that is only afforded to the lucky few. So tonight, raise your glasses because Prime Time with Alex Stein turns 99 tonight. Stay tuned. You don't know what surprises I have in store for you this evening. Ciao.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
To the 99th episode of Prime Time with Alex Stein. Yes, it's a monumental evening. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and we have an incredible show for you this evening. We got Gavin McInnes and legendary broadcaster Anthony Cumia Skyping in here in a few minutes. But before we get to those incredible guests, I want to welcome on the one, the only, you know him as a Christian crusader. He's a beast from the Memphis East, or I guess the Tennessee area. Welcome on, Bo Diddle.
Boom! Thank you for having me. Women for Trump. It's great to be on here.
Yes, Bo. And Bo, you've become, a real icon in the kind of I guess, anti-trans, anti-indoctrination movement. How is that, all the success, has it gone to your head yet?
No, absolutely not. You got to be open about it. A lot of people, they try and hide, but you got to be open about what the trans is. It's a mental illness. So some people, you just got to speak up and say it. So I have to be that person.
Yeah, and I really do like what you do. You're like me. You confront people, and people don't realize how hard that is. Or like you were at a Pride event and you shut it down. People don't realize how awkward and hard it is when you have 200 people that want to actually probably hurt you.
Man, your heart gets going.
That's
your
the fun
stomach
part.
is dropping.
You have to admit, that's the fun part, the adrenaline after.
I don't know if I can. After it is the fun part. Watching it back, being able to laugh at yourself. But while it's happening, you're just like, oh, please get this over with.
Jimmy, why is this freaking not coming on? Did you charge this thing?
You didn't tell me you were using it today.
Jimmy, it's the 99th episode. How many episodes do you freaking need to know to charge my freaking tablet?
We haven't used it once. Why would you need
this is why I don't use this crappy tablet, Jimmy, because it sucks. This tablet sucks. You don't even know how to charge this crappy tablet, okay? Now, this is what you get when you don't charge my crap. It goes in the garbage.
Alex, why would destroying your own personal property...
To teach you a lesson. To teach you a lesson.
Okay.
To teach you a lesson. Is the lesson learned now? Now I have to buy a new one. Did you learn the lesson? Now I have to spend $300 on a new tablet. I hope you learned a lesson.
Okay, lesson learned, yes.
Thank you. Now shut the hell up. Okay.
I forgot I made a fun intro for Bo Diddle, but looking back, it's not that funny.
Our in-studio guest makes you want to scream, "Hey, diddle, diddle, let's play the fiddle." No, I do not diddle kids. Please welcome on Bo Diddle. That was terrible.
Well, I mean, I wanted to bring on I do not diddle kids, from It's Always Sunny. Remember that episode?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I was an extra on that show.
What show were you not an extra on?
Exactly, Jimmy, because I've been in Hollywood for a long time. I'm a pimp on a blimp, dude. That's what happens when you have my, expertise in this field. Okay, next we got to get to the caption contest. Hurry up. What is this?
All right, we got the caption contest.
Okay, what's the picture? Oh, this is a legendary picture. This is from the first episode, Bo. That's your camera, so you got to look right there. But, Bo, so this is my episode 1 of Prime Time with Alex Stein. And Gavin McInnes is cussing out Josiah. I mean, and he was so mad. He was very serious. Very thankful for this clip. It went very viral on Reddit. So let's see the comments.
Let's watch this.
All right, caption 1. You'll be living in a van down by the river.
And Chris Farley did wear a tan suit. Okay, that's pretty good. Beef Ninja 7555.
Dad, please no politics at the dinner table. Dad, approximately 5.3 beers later.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
that's ABC News 368. Good. I can't even read that. Yeah, 388.
Gavin, where did all this fecal matter come from? Alex, WTF, White Darius. Congrats on 99th episode, pimp.
Oh, we'll take it. Thank you so much. Who did that one? Treeman? I can't even read that.
Treeman 5255.
Thank you, Treeman. Okay, number 5.
And then last one from John Sigris 4086. Look how clean the set is.
Damn, look at it now. It's covered in dirt. I don't know if you guys can see the wide shot, but yeah.
Oh, and $20 super chat, Bad Buddhist. This one's for you, Alex. Thank you for all your hard work. I think you understand the absurdity of our reality. Here is 99 more episodes. Thank you for injecting humor into our timeline.
Yes, we will take it. Now, all right, Bo, you're probably going to have a little bit of an issue. Make sure to vote 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat, and we will see which caption was the funniest. Okay, Jimmy. Now, Bo here is a very passionate, young, strong Christian young man. Is that correct, Bo?
Yes, I would go that far.
Yes. And then, Jimmy, you are also a Christian young man. Is that correct?
Yeah, Bo, were you also a virgin until marriage?
I'm not married yet, but yes, I'm staying abstinent strong.
Oh, look at us, virgin crew.
Okay, Jimmy waited till he's married. So.
Hey, massive respect.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
he brings it up a lot.
Yeah, but it's not, I mean, he says it's because of religious reasons, but he's just...
That's based, epic, and red pill. Imagine if everyone did that.
Yeah, there'd be a lot less women that have had, 500 people body counts. All right, so... Now, Bo, my producer, we did a seance on this set, and we accidentally opened a portal to hell, and we had a bunch of demons on our set, and they caused us a bunch of problems. So Jimmy put a fatwa on all demonic seances. Is that correct?
I don't think fatwa is the correct word.
Why is that? A holy war against it?
I mean, that's more of Islam.
I know. I'm using all multiculturals in my description so people understand.
I used the Jesus version of that
terminology so people would understand.
Yes, your fans would definitely understand Muslim terminology.
Okay, shut up, Jimmy. Just shut up sometimes. Gosh. Okay, now, back to my point. We're not going to do that. But a lot of people don't realize Primetime Alex Stein is of the Cherokee Nation. I talked about this yesterday, that my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was Chief Rivercorn, and that he was incredible at creating technologies that was able to irrigate his corn crops using a process of manipulating the river to basically water his crops. So my family has a lot of Native American history. Now, Bo, do you know anything about retrieval of a person's soul?
I can honestly say no.
Okay, well, there's a form of neo-shamanism that I learned at a Cherokee resort. It was a little powwow. And I'll be honest, it was an Indian casino, and I lost about $1,200 playing roulette. But
that's what happens at Indian casinos.
I was wasted, but the dealer, he was Indian, and he gave me a little secret. I was crying. And he's like, "Sir, why are you crying?" I was like, "I lost my best employee." He's like, "How did you lose him?" I was like, "I accidentally murdered him."
Yo, what?
Yeah, I stabbed my old employee, Darius. Is that bad?
Yeah.
But he's a black man, so you're probably not mad about that, right? Now that you know he's African American, are you still mad?
Man, this is the part where you're saying I'm going to be uncomfortable, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So now you might want to get your Bible, you might want to pray. Now, what I'm going to do right now, is a neo-shamanism ritual. And I'm going to do something that has never been done in the history of recorded television. I'm going to bring a dead man, Bo, back to life.
Oh, no.
Yes. Hi, 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 ho, hi, hi, ho, hi, 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 ho, hi, 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 ho, hi, 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 ho, Wakanda forever. What is your problem, Darius? We did this, we rehearsed it, and when we rehearsed it, how did you say I'm back? How did you do it? How we rehearse it?
I'm back.
Now, what did you just do? Did you do that? Did you do with that? And did you take a pause when I asked you to come up and then take a pause and then say it? Did you do any of that? Remember, we went over this 7 minutes ago.
I did pause. Sort
of. You didn't even have you didn't show them wearing the scream mask.
I took it off.
Give me a pillow. Darius, all right, Darius and I have a lot of beefs. So here at the Blaze, we have a unique corporate structure on like ending workplace beef. We're gonna have an old-fashioned pillow fight. Now I'm about to kick your ass. Do you understand that?
No, because I've been the champ since '89.
What does that mean? The champ at what? Pillow fighting?
Hell yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you take this? My pillow!
20 super chat pitching in for Chief Pimp on a Blimp's new tablet from Mikey.
This is what you get! You don't show up late! Are you gonna keep showing up late? Are you gonna show up on time? Stop! Did you learn your lesson? Yes or no?
Remains to be seen.
What does that mean?
Another $20 super chat. Fat Guy Videos. Perfect Darius return. Welcome back to the OG.
Yeah, welcome back, Darius. Welcome back.
Shannon Gales, another $20 super chat. I was going to give this to Vivek, but Darius is the brown savior we really need. Sad but not devastated. Hashtag.
You're a disgusting human being, Darius. What do you think about Bo? Get off it! Do not touch the gas! All right, sit down and shut up. Shut up, Darius! I don't want to see you smiling! The rest of the show! Shut your mouth!
Another super chat from John. Literally black magic.
Yeah, all right, well, woo! Bo, what'd you think about that?
I'm slightly uncomfortable. I don't feel like I'm safe here.
You're not. There's a bunch of broken glass, so try not to roll on the ground.
This is my first time on the show, and I don't think I could be more surprised.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating really bad, and my myocarditis is acting up. Jimmy.
What's up?
Call Baylor Hospital. Tell them I'm quadruple boosted, and I'm having symptoms.
Okay, I'll call him right now.
All right. Well, Bo, that wasn't demonic or black magic, was that? Or?
Nah, it's okay.
I mean, is that okay, honestly?
If I say anything else, you're going to hit me with a pillow.
No, I'm not. Jimmy, am I going to hit him with a pillow?
No, he only hits me and Darius, so you're good.
I'm sweating still. Darius, you're such a strong... Have you ever had a pillow fight with a 300-pound black man, Bo?
I'll just say no.
Tell him, Darius, a little bit about what you took before you got here today.
Oh, I just had the usual 4 ginseng, 2 cups of coffee.
I don't think you're 300 pounds, though.
He's not 300 pounds. That was an overestimation. What did you take, Darius? Tell Bo what you took.
Well, just one gummy.
Just what? Oh,
he's on gummies.
That explains.
He's on
it.
gummies. Yeah, tell him what you take. Synthetic marijuana gummies.
Oh no.
Yes, and tell him about your ex-girlfriend that died.
Hey, Darius, you're gonna have to talk a little louder than normal.
Yeah, a little louder.
I was sad when she died, but not devastated because
Have any of you?
We weren't close anymore after.
Have any of your exes died, Bo?
No.
A lot of his have died.
That's not mysterious at all.
What's the chat saying now that Darius is back, Jimmy?
They're all freaking out. They said it's the best day ever.
They're happy to have you back, Darius. What they don't know is that you're getting fired right after the show. You understand that, Darius? Now you're sucking your thumb again. Bo's gonna be really uncomfortable. Have you ever seen an adult male suck on his thumb like that?
I have now.
Hey, Darius, how many kids do you have?
Yeah, how many kids do you have, Darius? He does really have 3 kids. Yeah. So he's pro-life.
You didn't take your thumb out of your mouth to answer about your children?
Darius, you don't think that's a little bizarre? You're on the show, haven't been here in 2 months, and you just start sucking on your thumb like it's a... You think that's normal?
For me, it is.
Bo, do you feel uncomfortable with him sucking on his thumb next to you like that?
Slight uncomfortable.
I know. I feel really uncomfortable right now.
I mean, I was sucking it previously, so it's just a continuation, you know.
Alex Rosen needs to get this guy.
I know. He's well, speaking of, hey, come here. This is our unregistered sex offender. Hurry, bring the sword. Bring the sword. Bring the sword. Okay, this is White Darius. Now, Neil. This is White Darius. He actually took Black Darius's job. What do you think about White Darius, Black Darius?
He has a familiar look.
He does?
Yeah. He's kind of got that Jack Nicholson in The Shining kind of vibe.
Well, do you feel threatened by him at all?
Nah.
Do you think he could follow simple directions like saying his line right and coming up off the dirt that we set up and doing that correctly?
Most likely.
Also, where'd your mask go?
Yeah, don't worry about his scream mask. I don't know. Okay, White Darius, what do you want to say to Black Darius? Because you're probably getting fired too. Both of you guys are probably going to lose your jobs very soon. Do y'all realize that?
I suppose so.
You guys, are you
the
worried?
way of the sword.
Are you worried about you guys getting fired potentially?
No.
Bo, have you ever fired a man?
Not yet.
It feels so good. And they ask you and they beg you for money and you say, "Oh, I have a lot, but none to give you." Oh, why are you touching my leg?
I set a man on fire.
What?
I set a man on fire.
No, do not say that. Terms of service, you set his love on fire. And don't ever touch my leg like that again.
I just gave you a hand job.
Get offset. Gosh almighty, this show's going crazy, Bo. I apologize for all this. I know that this is a very special night for me, and I'm not giving...
99 special.
I know.
So here's the quick observations.
Yes.
Black Darius doesn't say his lines. White Darius says
Too many
all
lines.
the lines. Too
Yes.
many lines. And then, I guess, do you want to bring on the third?
Yeah, Big Nasty, come on down, Big Nasty, come on down.
Big D.
Now, this is the amalgamation. Did I say that word right?
Yes.
This is the amalgamation of both of you. A man that shows up on time. He has all the good white business aspects of White Darius and all the funny urban black aspects that you have. This man is what I call a dual threat.
That's right. Big Nasty in the building.
Now, Big Nasty, tell him what you do to the ladies, because Darius, he doesn't do anything to the ladies. What do you do to the ladies?
Oh, man, I like to bite on that booty, man. Throw some oil on it, rub it down, man, and take my face, spray it on cheeks, and nasty.
Yeah. What do you like to do, Darius?
The same thing and then some. I was the first
You
one.
can't just copy him. You can't just, he says a cool line. He's like spreading the cheeks and doing all the acting. And you can't just be like, I do the same thing.
Hey, Alex, people are asking for BTB.
She's once she gets out of her treatment, she'll be back on the show.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
She's in treatment right now. But, Darius, can you amp it up? Now, what do you like to do to the ladies? Tell Bo, because Bo's a virgin.
Oh, he's a virgin. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Why do you say it like that?
I know, just Bo, so you can learn about sex. You don't know a lot about it. This man's had, how much sex have you had, Darius?
Not enough lately.
Oh my gosh, that's disgusting!
Been a few years too many. You know.
You've been years since you've been laid?
Well, it's been more than that. So I said a few years too many.
Damn. Do we have crickets? Do we have cricket sounds? No.
Hey, in solidarity with Bo, I changed shirts.
What are you going to say, Darius?
You know, so hopefully somebody will FedEx me some whores or something, you know.
Do you think somebody's going to mail you a human being in a FedEx box and they're going to come to your house and have sex with you? Is that what your dream? That's what your fantasy is?
Well,
What's your fantasy? What's your number one fantasy?
I mean, it really doesn't matter if
You don't have a fantasy?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I keep having this dry spell that I can't get moisturized, so, you know, it's pretty irrelevant.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Jimmy, have they called us yet?
Not yet, but it just turned 6:20. So.
Oh my gosh, they better call us soon because White Darius is losing to Big Nasty. Once again, Big Nasty is being the better actor.
Hey.
Big Nasty, would you have come up and done that perfectly?
Oh, big time, man.
I know. He would have said
Big
the line
time.
right and he would have listened.
You know how Big Nasty do it.
And how's that?
What, y'all want me to perform?
Yeah, perform. Do something. You wanna, I wish you'd do something that we can dance a little. Play some music.
Yeah, just
Jimmy,
let's
play some music.
Boom, 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 boom.
No, play some music. We'll have a little dance off to between.
Boom, 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 chop. Boom, chop, boom, 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 chop.
Get that music
Come
on.
on, Darius. Come on, Darius.
Come on, Darius. Come on.
Come on, Darius. Go, Darius. Go, Darius. Go, Darius.
There we go.
Bend over, Darius. Bend over for all time's sake. Look up. Boom, 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 boom. What? Get out of here, White Darius. Get out of here. We're having an urban moment. Only black people are allowed on set right now. Get off set. All right. So, Bo.
He's ready.
Of these two African-American men, which do you think is the most talented?
Man, you both have some good attributes. Don't put me on the spot.
Okay, we can pick at the end of the
Well,
show.
we can
Yeah,
let
end the
Gavin
show.
decide because
We'll let
he's
Gavin
ready.
decide. Gavin, come on the show. We welcome on our first guest. You know him. He's the leader and founder of the Proud Boys, but he's not going to jail. Thank God. We love him. We love him. I love him. The one, the only Gavin McInnes. Gavin, welcome to the show.
How you doing, Alex? Congratulations. This is your 99th episode?
99. I can't believe they're still letting me do this, Gavin. And it all started with you. You were the seed that started this oak tree. So I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So thank you very much.
You should know that Seinfeld sucked for the first 2 years, too. So
Hey, thank you. That's what I keep telling the executives at the place. They're like, Alex, your show sucks. I go, Seinfeld didn't get good till season 3, so shut the hell up, you experts. And that's the greatest show ever. So thank you, Gavin.
try me out for years. That's what I always say to chicks I'm courting. Just give it a couple years.
Speaking of, I'm kind of going through some relationship troubles, Gavin. I need your help on a serious note. I broke up with an ex, and you know, that is what it is. But now I don't know if I want to date one of these whores that likes me because they're in my DMs, they already know me, or if I want to go with like a blank slate girl that doesn't care that I called AOC a big booty Latina. Do you see my dating conundrum? Do I date the girl that doesn't know me, or do I use the clout influence, bang some randos?
Go for the whores. I mean, there's no better wife than a fan. I think Bob Odenkirk's wife was the head of his fan club. And he's got like 6 kids. They're incredibly happy. I mean, that's everyone's ideal, right? I was thinking, my friend was asking me last night, he's like, how come you still want to have sex with your wife? And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I'm obviously still attracted to her, but part of it is like, I want her to like me. I want her to want me. I want her. So you want to get someone who's already a fan. Who cares if that's shallow?
Yeah, I know. The last girl I was dating, she was a big fan, and now I'm dating another girl or I'm going out with. We're going to Skankfest. So I sent you that thing. You know, I'm doing my press conference. I'm fighting for Luis J. Gomez's. He's doing a Carnival of Combat deal November 4th, but I'm going to Skankfest this weekend, and we're doing the press conference, and I'm flying out a beautiful, lovely lady out there to come hang out with me. And she was a fan. She started as a fan, so I just don't know if that's a good foundation for a relationship or not. But you say it is.
Yeah, nice problems to have, by the way, Alex. Hey, a lot of people want to blow me. Should it be someone that's dying to blow me or someone they don't know they want to blow me yet? What a rough life you have. It must be horrible.
It is hard.
Having a show where they're never going to cancel you no matter what, and you get to choose from chicks who either are obsessed with you or just really want to be with you.
Yeah, but it's not that easy. Show my wife's boyfriend. Have you met, I don't know if you've ever met my wife's boyfriend. This is Big Nasty. He actually took over for Darius. So, I mean, Gavin, I have a 300-pound black man pile driving my wife. I mean, that's not good for my mental health. I mean, what do you personally think about that?
That'll chip away at your ego over time.
And he eats all the food in the fridge. Big Nasty, why do you always eat my leftovers? What is that about? You never leave me anything. Tell Gavin why you eat my... Is that a personal attack? You already eat my wife. You can't leave me a little freaking chicken tender or something?
Man, I'm just a greedy dude, man. I just want to eat everything. Everything. And I love sloppy seconds. That's why I don't leave no leftovers.
That's disgusting. Okay.
He sure is.
Growing boy.
It tastes good, though.
He is growing. That's true. He has gained about 12 pounds since working on the show and dating my wife. So, yeah. Oh, Gavin, life's not easy. You know this. You faced a lot of challenges yourself as a broadcaster, as a man that became canceled. These two black men, this guy right here, Gavin, guys, he said the N-word more times than any white guy on recorded camera. Other than, right? Do you have the record, Gavin, for saying the N-word?
Mention that it's because I'm a rapper.
He is a rapper. He's a white rapper. So, Gavin, explain to them why it's okay for you to use the N-word and it's not okay for them to use it.
It's okay for me to use the N-word because I grew up in East New York in the hood. My nickname was the White Snowflake. I was the only coke dealer who could work with the hood dudes in the East New York and then go to the college kids. But they called me Slick G, and I've never really hung out with white people. I don't even, to be totally honest, I don't understand white people.
Same.
When they say things like, gosh darn it, like what does that even mean? I only know the hood slang of East New York growing up with my brothers.
No, Gavin, you're not even kidding. I'm telling you, I became, and I don't want to say this in terms of service, I became racist towards white people by selling white people cars. They are the worst. No, a white person comes...
They're so corny and shit.
They're so corny. Like, why is there a scratch on it?
Playing golf.
If you sell...
Them hats they have, like the cowboy, I like a sideways baseball hat. That's a hat.
Yes, it is better sideways. And honestly, like, you know, white people are like, oh, there's a scratch on it. A black person's like, are they 22-inch rims? That's all they care about. And that's why it's better. That's why black people are better. They care about priorities.
Yes.
Oh, the transmission's bad. It's got 24-inch rims that spin when you stop, bitch. So shut up.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. We just got a super chat. Bad Buddhist says, Gavin, rip Alex a new one. Don't hold back. I'm just reporting
Jimmy.
super chats.
Hey, Gavin, before you rip me a new one, Jimmy is the worst producer. Went to Princeton. He is the reason why my show has been a failure and sucks. So do you mind actually ripping him a new one and tell him how lame it is that he went to Princeton? And you know that he actually put in... Wait, Gavin, last thing I want to say. I got to let you talk. You know, I put Jimmy through gay conversion therapy and it actually worked. It turned him straight.
Well, it didn't work when I was there. He almost had a heart attack every time I swore, especially the N-word. He almost swerved into traffic.
Yeah, that was scary.
Drink. And this guy, look, I'm a Christian, everything. He has a Bible on his dash that is like worn to shreds because he's constantly reading it. I think even Jesus Christ would go, yeah, dude, that's a nerd.
Speaking of another Christian nerd, Bo Diddle, he's a famous Christian nerd. Bo, what do you have to say about that? He loves Jesus, so please rip Gavin a new asshole for making fun of yours.
You know, I'm kind of scared to say anything to Gavin after seeing the last freak out, so I'm just going to tell you, hey, and you look great on camera.
He's a big fan, Gavin. He's nervous.
The term is videogenic, actually. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I was on your show and everyone was on their phones. It was very disrespectful. It was your debut episode, and everyone thought, oh, he's doing a joke temper tantrum. No, that's called losing your temper.
Well, let's play that clip. Let's run it.
It's a great tradition.
Yeah. I'm also an expert in get off your fucking phone.
No, do not talk to the audience. No, Gavin.
That's really
now he's breaking
rude,
the fourth
you know?
wall.
You're the studio audience. You're on your phone.
Okay, see, now we have to break the fourth wall. What people is not seeing is that...
Christ, sorry I'm boring you.
Gavin, this
and
is
you
my
guys,
show.
Shut up!
Okay.
We can hear all your chattering.
Now we're going off the rails, all right?
Most annoying background I've ever been a part of.
Okay, Gavin we're gonna give him a hint of fentanyl and we're gonna calm him down a little bit. Things are
Shady Crew and the fucking phone bunch. Leave it in your pocket. You're at a show. You're part of the show.
I actually do agree with him. I think security
Holy
needs
shit, it's so disrespectful.
Can security take him out, the young kid in the front?
They're all on their phones.
Okay, well, listen, Gavin, we got to be a little more entertaining because they're out there looking at their
No,
Instagram.
it's that old generation, man. It's their fucking crap.
And that is true. It's a freaking 18-year-old kid. Why is that? Why are these young kids so addicted to their phone and internet pornography?
And they're not looking at, like, updates saying, oh, there's a tornado warning in effect. They're just scrolling through some simp garbage Instagram reels of some married woman with big tits. Grow up.
Yeah, seriously, guys. You guys
I
are
hope that we're not hanging out tonight. I don't want to see these fuckers.
No, you're not. Legendary, Gavin. That broke the trolls on Reddit. Do you have the Reddit screenshot, Jimmy?
Yeah, we'll pull it up. It's full screen Reddit. Yeah, they went viral on Reddit. Proud Boys founder Gavin McInnes having a meltdown on conspiracy theorist Alex Stein's live show. ... All because some of the audience had their phones out. So thank you. That gave us a lot of
All of the audience had their phones out. All of the audience. And you know what happened after that? One of the guys goes, dude, I was doing it for work. I was filming and stuff. And I go, no, you weren't going like this. You're going like this. And then he goes, maybe it's just a generational thing. And I go, what? And then he walks like 15 feet away and he goes, maybe you're washed up. And then I go, what the fuck did you just say to me? So I walk over to him. I go, you have a problem. You say it to my face. You don't mumble something when you're at the door. And he goes, it was a joke. I was just kidding. And I just thought, your whole generation needs to be flushed down the toilet, and we'll start again with Noah's Ark, because you've got no balls, you're obsessed with your phones, and then when you finally get the courage to criticize a dirty old man like me, you mumble it on the way out and then say it was a joke.
Hey, you nailed it. Okay, Gavin, you're back on Twitter. Do you think it's going to last? Are you mad that they won't give you back your old account? I mean, I'm sure you're going to build up your new one really fast, but what do you think about coming back to the platform?
I can't see it lasting. I mean, I don't have no filter whatsoever, but I'm very impressed. It's been the 3 days it's been up, and I kind of understand them not giving me my old account back, although they did it to Anthony. Anthony Cumia got all his old tweets, but, you know, my last tweet started a civil war, and Proud Boys are in jail for 88 years combined. 8 more if you include the other 2 at the Antifa things. That's just under a century of jail time for whatever the hell I was saying there. I guess they thought best leave that in the past.
Yeah, maybe it's that good for all of us, because I mean, Gavin, let's be real. I mean, you're very smart for, even though you started the Proud Boys, it was a joke. But well, I'm saying you got out at the right time. I mean, don't you think? I mean, can you say that, or would you agree on that statement?
Yeah, I think it was important to say that I was not part of the group because my involvement was being used in court. But I still, let's say, heavily support.
Of course, everybody knows that. But I'm saying you went from the leader to, I think it was awesome that you took a third row seat.
Club shouldn't have a leader. It should be like the Hells Angels, where it's got a charter, it's got a constitution, and then everyone sort of goes off of that. Because when you have top-down leadership, you get into RICO problems, and the next thing you know, everyone's going to jail. It should just be independent chapters that follow all the rules, like a McDonald's chain.
Okay, and then so how do we jump somebody in? I have to keep hitting him until he names 3 cereals. Is that correct?
It started, this was a rule in high school for anyone who wasn't a pussy. If you fart or burp and you don't say safety, then someone yells slug, and then everyone can beat you until you can name 5 breakfast cereals. I have heard it in America. This was up in Canada. I've heard in America they can beat you until you touch a doorknob.
Okay. Slug! Slug! Get the handheld, Taylor! Get the handheld! Slug! Slug! Slug!
Cereals.
Slug! Name the cereals! Name the cereals, Darius!
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Name the cereal, Darius!
Cornflakes.
What cereal?
Name any 3 cereals!
Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks.
All right, he did.
Oh, he did it. He did it. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Good job, Darius.
You're in the Proud Boys. Gavin, welcome in your newest member. Come down. Gavin.
It's good to have you. Let's see you at the next meetup. I'll hook you up with the Dallas chapter if that's where you are.
He is. He's in South Dallas.
Okay.
Darius, tell him about some of your
Great crew, lots of meetups with there. They go on lots of like hunting trips, fishing trips, and yeah, they're very rural, those guys.
And tell him you're not gay, right? No. Are gay guys allowed in? Because Darius, he's sexually fluid, right? You like guys and girls?
Yeah, right. Gay guys are allowed in, but it's a whole different ritual, and it involves things I can't even say on the air.
Oh, there's a round 2 for the gay guys to get initiated. And it involves a cucumber. He's gonna like that. Look, this is what I do. This is how we play music on the show. Gavin McInnes is the leader of the Proud Boys. Proud Boys, and he is a proud boy. He is the proudest boy. He is the proudest boy in the world. I love this black man. He is African, and his head sounds so nice. He eats shrimp fried rice. He's a big, strong black man, and he's from African. All right, so, you know, I got in trouble, Gavin, for feeding this man a banana. What do you think? Do you stand by me? If he has a problem, if he has issues with cramping, if he has electrolyte deficiency, potassium deficiency, is it racist for me to feed him a banana if it's a medical need?
Yeah, it's funny you bring up something so silly that, and I want to make it so serious, but isn't it funny how so often the lefties will see something, and because they have a racist brain, they inject it on you, and you guys are joking around with a banana, and like, oh, that's a whole monkey thing. Like that dude, Jeremy Lin, he was, the ESPN writer was talking about Jeremy Lin. He always used to talk about sports teams having a chink in the armor, and he used it for that without even thinking, and they go, oh, you think he's a chink, do you? And he got fired, and it was their brain that was injecting the racism onto him, who it hadn't even occurred to him. So they end up punishing you for their thoughts.
No, the chink in the armor deal, that was ridiculous that got fired. That guy got fired. And then what about the guy that went to the Negro Baseball Hall of Fame, and he kind of said it, and he kind of said it a little slurred, and then he got fired.
Words.
But he worked there 17 years. 17 years. And
like, what were they assuming? That he was using the other word on purpose, mocking the Negro Baseball League? Like, you know that's not what he meant. Calm down.
No, but these people are insane. Okay, Gavin, and I know we only have you for a couple more minutes, but listen, last piece of advice that you can give me. You've always been a mentor of mine. You've always helped me. How do we turn this show? You know, people are wanting me to be less obnoxious, Gavin, but do I keep my foot on the obnoxious gas, or do I try to be a little more Tucker Carlson-esque?
No, stay obnoxious. Look in the camera's eyes. I hate when your eyes sort of veer.
It's my monitor. It's my monitor. It's like too far from my camera. Sorry, good.
Fix that. And I think the secret to your show is you're so great out on the street. Whether you're just yelling at some security guard at a museum or doing man on the street interviews, just seeing you outside is like seeing a wild animal that escaped from a zoo. And every episode you do should at least have 20 to 30% you out in the field.
And you know, it's funny because we actually did some episodes in Nashville where I just did the whole episode out in the field, and those are some of our most liked episodes.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start kicking that. So Jimmy, you freaking idiot, write that down. We're going to do some man on the street episodes, entire episodes.
Got it.
Man on the street. And as a matter of fact, next week, we're going to do a man on the street episode. All right?
Yeah, actually, I have a producer question. Quick producer.
Oh my gosh.
Very
okay.
important.
What?
Thoughts on Taylor Swift dating Travis Kelce? Go.
I'm worried about her genitals. I mean, he's going to smash them to smithereens. I hope that she's worked out.
He's white, not black. What do you mean? He's going to be fine.
I don't
We're
know.
all well endowed.
I don't know. I saw something. I just saw an interview with Travis Kelce and his brother Jason, who played against each other in the Super Bowl. And Jason asked Travis, what was the first thing you bought with your money? And he said, I bought a pair of 13 Nike Marty McFly shoes, the ones that lace up on their own. And if he has a 13, I got a size 13. I mean, my hog's just normal size. So, yeah, he's probably got a normal size white hog.
Yeah, I'm sorry, producer Jimmy, Johnny, but if I tried to give a toss about a pop star dating a football player, I'd get a hernia.
Okay.
Jimmy, why do you have sunglasses on? Did you look like a crackhead?
I just felt like wearing my Vipers.
Oh, and then also, Gavin, did you know that Jimmy was a virgin? And also, as well, we have Bo on set who's a virgin. Should these guys stay virgins? I mean, Jimmy lost his.
Actually, Gavin, I'm actually about to have a kid. Do you have any fatherly advice?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's easy. The first 7 weeks sucks. Don't get your hopes up. You're going to be praying to your Jesus for another 10 minutes of sleep. It's really rough. But then that once you get through that, they start getting cute. And then like from 1 year to 3, it's like a cute tsunami in your house. Like you tell them to stop. I can't handle it anymore. Is it your first kid?
Yeah, first one.
He has very soft
baby
semen.
Stuff sucks.
It's a girl.
The diapers are not a big deal. I don't know why everyone bitches about the diapers. It's just poo. You get it off with a wet wipe. But the sleeping is really the hardest part of the first few months.
Okay, stop showing Jimmy. This is the Alex Stein show. I don't even want to hear. Don't even take his advice. Don't give him any more advice, Gavin. He's an idiot. He won't even use the advice, please.
Done.
Jimmy,
Thank
honestly,
you, Gavin.
You should give that baby up
Advice
for
revoked.
adoption. I will be the father of that baby if you let me buy it.
Okay.
Gay couples buy babies. Why don't you sell me your baby?
Yeah.
I do need the money because I pay you for the privilege of working
Jimmy
on the
got
show.
fired. Okay, so shut up, Jimmy. Gavin's actually a real comedian. He's not going to fall for that dumbass bit. All right, Gavin, before we go, I just want to tell you thank you. How can the people find you, though, before you go, even though I know you have a bigger audience, but how can they find you?
They can go to censored.tv And I'm on Twitter for now as X Gavin McInnes, all one word, GAVINMCINNS.
Okay, and then last thing, are we going to Penn State in October?
Yes, we are, but you shouldn't tell anyone, so I wouldn't mention it on TV.
Wow, we're not allowed to tell anybody on TV that we might be going to a college campus to, go for round 2. Do you remember that first time we went there and we had to drive away in the police escort, Gavin? I felt so cool because I've never been able to go 100 miles an hour with a police escort.
500 people wanted to kill us. We had to zip past that sea of savages to the tune of hundreds and hundreds of people. They just moved out of the way of the car. If they decided they weren't going to get out of the way, what was going to happen next? They'd smash the windows, pull us out. It was like action movie stuff. And then we're whipping through red lights, getting away from the whole scene. Blast.
That was such a blast. And then little Sean, so, when that was a huge protest, it's one of my biggest YouTube videos where the girl spit on me. But these people were savages. They attacked us. They attacked the car. And when we actually got away, this little guy, Sean, the guy that put it on, I mean, he was sweating bullets, Gavin. You and I were vibing once we got away, but that Sean, he looked like a ghost once we got away from all of those protesters.
Yeah, we were filming it. And then the media says, oh, Proud Boys showed up and were Sieg Heiling and pepper spraying people. Proud Boys showed up. I begged them not to beat anyone up, so they said, fine. So they would just take some punches and walk in and not touch anyone. And then the libtards started pepper spraying people. That's when they called it off. And the Sieg Heiling, well, that's just invented. That's just made up because that's what journalists do now. So every time you know about what happened and you read what's being reported, you realize that the media doesn't even come close to talking about what happened. It's never even remotely accurate.
Well, you know what I was thinking? We got to let you go because you only have so much time left. Before the internet, literally, we got our history from the Encyclopedia Britannica. So, I mean, we don't have any idea. If the media is fake, our history is obviously fake as crap.
Yeah, they didn't just start lying to us. The lies have been going on for a long-ass time.
Well, thank you for exposing that. All right, Gavin, you're a mentor and an icon. It's always a pleasure, my friend. Have a good evening.
Thank you for the father advice, Gavin.
Shut up, Jimmy. Shut up. Do not thank him.
Congrats on your...
No, congratulations.
And I guess congrats on your nerdy
Nobody
kid.
cares about his baby that he's going to sell to me for pennies on the dollar. A used baby. Bye. Bye, Gavin.
Bye.
What is a used baby?
It's pre-owned.
Okay.
When you drive a car off the lot, it loses 35% of its value immediately.
Yeah, but a
baby is no different. As a matter of fact, a baby loses 75% of its value once it's out of the womb.
Oh, so you have to buy it in the womb?
Yes, yeah, it's called a surrogate. Yes, if you pre-plan and you're with her the whole time, you get a much better price. But if you're buying just, a loose baby, like crackhead just had it, and you're just buying a baby off the street, you're getting that pre-owned price. You're going to get a big discount.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So did you know that, Bo, that you can buy children?
No, I do.
Gay couples buy children.
Yeah, sad. They shouldn't, but they do.
What should they do with it? Rent them?
They shouldn't be getting children. The nuclear family is what's most important.
I do agree. I don't even think it's a really, race is obviously an issue in this country, but I think it's the parentless homes, the broken homes.
Well, I mean, the nuclear family, when you look at the success of nuclear family, that's what ties everything together. So, two dudes can't do what a mother could do.
Yeah, well, I know this guy can't do a damn thing right here. Can you, Darius? Were you a good dad? You a good dad? Maybe? That's a good dad right there. All right, well, now, guys, we're getting to the nitty-gritty of the 99th episode. I want to welcome on some very special people. The first person I want to welcome on is the one, the only, the queen of all chat rats. Guys, please, in the chat, hurry on, Lisa, come on down. Lisa, sit over there, Lisa. Yes, this is Lisa, the #1 chat rat.
Hello, everyone. Hi, chat rats. I dressed exactly just like this for you. Wait, Can anybody hear me?
Can they hear her?
Yeah, we can hear her loud and clear.
Yeah, sit comfortably right there where I can hit you with this pillow. All right, so did you edit this, Lisa?
Oh, yeah, of course I did.
Wow, Lisa did a great job. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to react to a highlight tape of 5 of some of the best moments of prime time with Alex Stein. So let's play this retrospective
You're going to learn about proper race relations from a race expert named Gavin McInnes.
I'm also an expert in get off your fucking phone.
No, do not talk to the audience. No, Gavin.
That's really
he's breaking the
rude.
floor.
You know?
This
And
is
you
my
guys,
show. Shut up!
We had a wholesome Christian comedian. Her name is Hannah Cruz. She has a big TikTok. I asked her if it was okay to have anal sex. I just want to say, Laura, I would never ask you a disgusting question like
You never asked me something like that.
I would never, Laura, I would never say anything like that. This is a free speech. If you have it, if you want to say, if you want to give your opinion on it, you're welcome. But I would never ask you anything about that.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, once you are married, everything is legal and everything that everyone enjoys, whatever it may be.
Anal's legal.
That's it, Laura. Oh my God, I love you. But what I didn't realize is at one point you were a Victoria's Secret model. I didn't realize that. That's good. But we have one of those images. So Jimmy, please pull up the image you want to show. Jimmy, this is not Kimberly. Take Jimmy. Ow.
Okay, that's enough.
No, more fire. Hold on, one more time.
Look at the good old days. Jimmy, that's back when I was allowed to have open flames and accelerants.
Yeah, but
Look
poor
at
Hillary.
Poor Hillary.
You guys see this?
Look at that, Jimmy! Do not show that!
Jimmy, how do you mess this up?
Oh, I miss hitting you with that pizza.
Shut up! Miss fucking Spell! My school's biggest rival, Jimmy!
Turn this crap off, Jimmy!
I'm saying, Jimmy, now John Ray said we're gonna come on the show again, Jimmy! You're interested in what the heck? What? Oh my God! What the heck?
Listen, you stop picking on Jimmy.
I'm JVT.
You like that? Look, that's you kissing Darius!
Yeah, that was a great moment.
That was my favorite moment of the whole show. And that day you had a shot of whiskey or something. Look at the monkey. What was the monkey's name? Timmy.
Timmy, the monkey.
Timmy and Jimmy.
You're getting behind. Eat it. Faster.
Jimmy, I don't know if this highlight tape's really good. I haven't heard Bo laugh once.
What the hell is this?
The show was stolen from me. The hiring process was rigged. I have evidence right now.
Jimmy, shut up! Dude, Jimmy, get off the set! It's gonna be reinstated!
Freestyle finale!
No, freestyle!
Look at this, the good old days.
The QAnon shaman was shocked.
Gosh, the QAnon shaman was shook.
Get off!
Dude, I yell at you a lot, Jimmy, I've noticed in this clip.
What about the rumor that Carol Baskin's husband is still alive?
Trust me, that man is not alive.
Tell us about your love life behind bars.
I lived a pretty crazy life, and I was married to two people. When Travis died, all of that died. You know, I married Dylan. Unfortunately, he left.
Most of your boyfriends didn't have a lot of teeth. Was that a coincidence or a preference?
John Finley, I put, I don't know how many sets of teeth in his mouth.
And that's not the only thing you put in his mouth, Joe.
I forgot the mayonnaise.
Look at that. That was delicious. Ginger.
Oh yeah, this when John actually waterboarded me.
That was good when Joel got you that one.
All right, you can have your job back.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh my God!
Oh, look at that! Dude, that's legendary. That's avocado red. Wait, Darius, come on set.
Where's the bomb?
Do you think Darius is attractive, Diana?
Oh, this is great.
Sit next to Black Darius.
Yeah, especially with lotion all over your head. You're precious.
Do you wax yours?
No, I don't wax anything.
Okay, well, there's your problem right there.
Okay, well, now we got to
kind of missed that OnlyFans mom. She was hot.
On my self-help. Tell her that Alex Stein sent her. Do not make any anal jokes. Nothing about anal sex.
Please don't.
Nothing about how much she likes it.
This was a Christian comedian.
Yes,
say it was
I know,
gross
Jimmy.
and how she
Thank
didn't like
you for
immediately
reminding me.
turned
And
off
Lara
and
Trump said it's
disgusted
okay
and
between a married
leaves.
couple.
Camera's above you. So
Where's the camera?
Right there above your head. That's us. So
Lauren
listen.
Conrad was hot. We got some
come on,
hotties
girl.
on the show.
This is where we're, so technically we can say we slept together. So just kind of take a nap for 30
no.
seconds. She was junk. So Anna, I would just like for you to pick which piece of sushi should Brady eat first. I want to get your opinion on this copycatter trying to.
Damn, we got hotties on the show.
Hello, America.
And this is an official news
Another
report.
hottie.
Building 7 has fallen.
You gotta go. So I kind of made up a rap. Vivek, gonna eat you up like some chicken fried steak. You are a pimp, own a blimp. When you win presidency, I hope you eat a lot of shrimp.
I don't believe the government has told us the truth. Again, I'm driven by evidence and data.
It looks like you're floating conspiracy theories with this defense of I'm just asking questions.
Do you think it's the right thing to go down this kind of asking questions about this on a foreign policy perspective?
Wow.
Wow.
5 minutes. Lisa, great job.
That was awesome. Thank you, Lisa, for helping me with that.
Yeah, I tried my best to get that down to 5 minutes, really, but yeah, I'm glad it turned out great.
What were some of your favorite moments, Lisa?
What were some of my favorite moments? Even though it's not in the reel, I liked it when Brandon and Jimmy walked out for like the What's Got Producers.
Oh, you like that?
Oh, we unionized.
Notice how you always like it when I'm the one that gets hurt. You know, you liked it when I got hit by that trash can. Remember, you said you really liked that episode.
Oh yeah, I did a lot of edits where you get hit by a trash can.
Why is that? You're my number one fan, but you like it when I get hurt. You know, isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's not strange.
Well, in fairness, I like it too.
Where's the peanut butter video? You talked the one where he's getting the peanut butter facial?
Yeah, where was that one
I
at?
know, that's legendary. Lisa, Bo's on you. Okay,
Well,
Bo.
we started making it a couple weeks ago
All right,
because of so
shut
many
up,
clips.
Jimmy. I don't
That's
care
why.
about your answers, okay?
Okay.
All I care about is this. Bo.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the Bible?
I would hope so, yes.
Okay. In Genesis, how does the Bible describe the earth?
Oh, are you doing a whole flat Earth?
I didn't say it, you did. So,
I know where this
you
is
believe
going.
in biblical cosmology? Because Jimmy
Hold
hates
on.
biblical cosmology.
I'm actually, I love talking about this.
Okay,
so you have, of course, the firmament that's mentioned in the Bible.
Well, that's what's mentioned in the Bible. Jimmy, you don't believe in the firmament, correct?
Not literally.
But you do know that it was referenced in the Bible like 18 or like 45 times or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, hold on, Jimmy, is he flat Earth, round Earth?
No, he's anti. He's Glober.
Okay, well, to back Jimmy,
okay.
in the book of Job, it says that Earth is floating like in a ball of space.
It says that?
Yes.
Jimmy, fact check that.
Fact check me in the book of Job.
Because it does say it's immovable in Genesis.
Yes, but it says like we're like floating in nothing, floating in like a blank palette.
Fact check true.
That's what it says in Job?
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean? So what is the shape of the earth?
Personally,
Yes.
I can
hard.
see both sides.
I know.
And all of this whole like friggin' NASA stuff.
You know that's all.
When you get to a certain point, it's CGI. It's not real.
Jimmy. What do you have to say about that, Jimmy?
I think it's a globe.
Jimmy's grandfather had sex with a bunch of the astronauts.
Oh my
Jimmy's
God.
grandfather was a first male prostitute in Florida, legal first male prostitute.
Okay.
Is that true? He gave a bunch of HJs
But the
to
real story is my grandpa lived in Cape Canaveral and took care of all the astronauts. So he was friends with Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin,
Are you
and all
saying
those
the moon
people.
landing is real?
Yes,
Yes.
he believes in the moon landing.
No.
Yes, Jimmy, you idiot. Thank
I
you,
know.
Bo. Tell him how fake it is.
Neil Armstrong himself said it was fake. He
No,
said
he
it didn't
didn't.
happen. It's a
He
viral
literally
video.
didn't say that.
It's a viral video.
Jimmy, just look up Gus Grissom. He's the one that died on the launch pad, and he hung a lemon on the lunar lander knowing that it couldn't go to space. And the last thing he said before he died is, if we can't talk between two buildings, how can we talk from...
Yeah, I'm a 9/11 conspiracy theorist.
let me-
Also thinks the
9/11 was an
9/11.
inside job! Stop, Jimmy. I am about to come here, and I'm going to show you how 9/11... I'm going to give you a personal 9/11 demonstration, and you're going to be the Twin Towers. And guess what I'm going to be? Muhammad Atta in my American Airlines flight, and I'm going to drive it so deep into your sternum, I'm going to actually have a nose cone projection that is going to come out of the other end. Is that possible? No, it's not. Can a plane go through 3 football fields of concrete and steel and then, have the nose cone pop out? It's impossible. Even a bird hitting a nose cone of an airplane would dent it in. But you're about to find out for yourself after this episode when I give you my old kamikaze primetime 99 Muhammad Atta impression. How does that sound, Jimmy?
Did Muhammad Atta go to a bunch of strip clubs too?
He did.
Let's do that impression.
Well, it's funny you say that because I'm going to be at Skankfest. Skankfest is having multiple after parties at a strip club. I think at the Spearmint Rhino, but I'm going to be there with a beautiful lady named Helen, so I'm not going to be able to go to those strip clubs, Jimmy. So what do you think about that?
You're missing out.
That's disgusting. But what do you think about strip? What are you trying to say about Helen, Lisa?
What? I mean...
You think Helen's going to be a titty dancer? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, wasn't she talking about some dude who mistaked her for being a stripper?
Yeah, so?
So, she could fit right in.
You think that's funny, don't you? You think it's funny? Any of the ladies that like me, you love calling them strippers. You love having strong opinions.
Oh, well, I'm a very opinionated woman.
I know.
Yeah.
And Big Nasty, what do you think about Lisa? She's a great young lady, isn't she?
Is. Very great.
She's my Robin Quivers.
Yeah, Robin Quivers.
And I'm Howard Stern.
You're my Howard Stein.
Howard Stein and Robin Quivers!
Alex, I have a quick question for Lisa.
Oh, my gosh.
Now
okay.
that they're both on set, Black Darius versus White Darius, pros, cons,
Show
need a
them.
comparison,
Okay,
side by
scoot in.
side.
Scoot in. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see them.
Yeah, no,
Now-
okay, White Darius, you know where the camera is by now, so get closer.
Yeah,
There
okay,
you go.
yes, now we can see him. So, guys, tomorrow night, we're going to have a competition. We're going to have White Darius versus Black Darius to see who is the ultimate Darius. There can only be one. This is like Highlander. Now, honestly, I would like... What?
Can't we just have different names?
No. Shut up. No, you can't. There can only be one of you. And only one of you is going to survive. As a matter of fact, one of you is going to be having a similar fate to what you just had. And do you forgive me for stabbing you multiple times and burying you in a decrepit cemetery?
Did you also feed the gator gar?
I fed him to some gators in Trinity River. Do you?
Just this once.
So if I do this again, you're not going to forgive me? Are you happy to be back? The audience has missed you so much. What do you want to say? They all thought you were dead. What do you want to say to them now that you're back?
The chat rats missed you a lot.
Chat rats miss you a lot. What do you want to say to the chat rats?
Group hug, ASAP, ASAP. Group hug, ASAP.
Group hug.
Hey, I do a quick interruption. We finally figured out how to do polls.
Okay.
And we said which Darius should stay, Darius or White Darius. 800 votes, 71% Darius, but they don't know that it actually is going to be decided tomorrow in the Darius games.
So you're telling me White Darius is at 29%?
Yes.
What do you have to say about that? Oh, you don't care?
I guess I'll just have to poison you, Alex.
Why is that, Jimmy? Why does that seem not like a joke? Why did that seem real? Why do I feel like I'm going to be poisoned now?
Because of his face.
Yeah, he's got that serial killer cold stare.
I know. He has that unregistered sex offender vibe. Okay, Darius, what are you going to do tomorrow to prove your worth? Because one of you has to be the best. One of you has to be number one. One of you has to win.
Yeah, because I can't have any more hiatuses.
Are you going to show up on time?
Well, of course. I'm gonna
Are you going to put
continue showing up on
Are you going to
time.
put the earpiece in your ear?
Somehow I'll get it to stick.
Are you going to stop sexually harassing the female guests when they come on the show?
He hasn't sexually harassed me.
Wait, Lisa, has he sexually harassed you?
Nope. Darius is a good boy.
Do you like
He's a
Darius?
good old boy.
Yeah.
No, only Lisa can say that.
The only guy I like is Big Nasty. These two, you guys are on the chopping block. Big Nasty has a job here forever because he works hard and he shows up on time. Aiden, you're getting mad. You think you work hard on the show?
No.
Hey, Aiden, you work too hard. That's your thing.
No, we want
Yeah,
Aiden
actually,
working.
that's-
We want him working harder. I want you working harder. 24/7. This is episode 99. Jimmy, what's 99 times 2? 198?
198, correct.
Episode 198! You better have your crap dialed in. Do you think you're even going to make it to 198, Darius? Or are you going to just be a little bitch ass and keep on not listening to me when I give you clear directions on how to say, I'm back?
Of course I'm gonna make it.
Okay, don't. Oh my gosh, this is a weird show. Get it.
Okay, super chat from Tony Sakatitanite, NPC Black Darius. And then
Ooh, do Glizzy alert. Do you know how to act like an NPC? You have to act like a video game. Go like this. You know, and then go. Ice cream so good. Say ice cream so good.
Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good.
Say hot dog so good.
Hot dog so good. Hot dog so good.
Keep repeating.
Hot meat so good.
You're doing great, Darius.
Hot meat so good. Cucumbers and bananas.
What?
Cucumbers, bananas.
Cucumbers, bananas. Cucumbers.
For
my ice cream. Screaming for my ice cream.
Bo, why do you look so uncomfortable, Bo? Why don't you?
I've never saw anything like this.
Okay, Bo. Well, this is the prime time.
This is insane in the membrane.
I know, but you know what else is also insane in the membrane? Before we go, Bo, I know we didn't give you a lot of attention because the spotlight has been on me, but Bo has an incredible YouTube channel. It's called Bo Diddle. I think it's just Bo Diddle, right?
Yeah.
Bo Diddle, and he has multiple Instagram accounts, but everybody needs to go subscribe. I'm telling you, Bo is one of the up-and-coming disruptors like myself. Really, I think Bo has even a brighter future because he's doing it at a younger age. Like, I didn't start disrupting until I was in my 30s, so the fact that you're doing it now.
Thank you. I appreciate
My
that.
point is, though, like, what people don't realize when you go do man on the street stuff, you know, those videos might not go viral at first, but over time, you just keep doing it and you keep doing it, and then the success is guaranteed to happen as long as you put in the work. So,
unless you get accused of doing stuff.
I
to your
know,
church.
yeah. We got to talk about this. So my buddy Cassidy Campbell was with Bo, and they went and they kind of teased some of these weird LGBT churches. And
It was a Unitarian church.
Unitarian church.
Which means they don't even believe in
The Bible, right?
Yeah, they don't even believe in the Bible. They're basically polytheistic.
Okay. And so you guys went and tried to interview people there, and then what happened? A week or 2 weeks later, what happened?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's important to note that in the video, she hugged me, said I was such a respectful man, that we did it with
always
great
are
courage.
respectful.
I try my best. I'm just asking questions. And, you know, we left, blah, 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 video posted, and then 1 week later, I think to the date, boom.
Arsonist. Well, Bo Diddle is not an arsonist. He's a badass, and everybody needs to go check his YouTube page. Now, Darius, what do you want to say before we go to the people? Say something. Hurry. The show's over.
I'm the baddest ass. Speaking of badass.
And say, I'm back. Look at the camera. Look in the camera and say it.
Gonna burn this mofo down.
No, do not say that. We're not burning anything down. We're not burning anything down, except we will do this. In honor of the 99th episode, Darius, we always do this.
Kiss of the rose. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Kiss the rose on a grave. Put that out, Darius. Hi, shine. All right, guys, we end the show the same way every time with a freestyle finale. DJ, hit that beat.
The beat.
Yo, it's the 99th episode. Yes, you're doing this while I drive down the road. Watch it on YouTube. Don't want to squeeze a boob. Squeeze the boob. Squeeze the boob. I'm a pimp on a blimp. Always eating shrimp. 99 down. A million more to go. This is why I always do the flow. Darius is back. Yes, he is black. And he is off of crack. Prime time. Double 99. This is how we grind and shine. I love you. Thank you for 99 episodes.